Alright guys, I'm gonna be an asshole for a little minute and drop some hard truths on you guys. This one is for overweight people. Guys, you gotta slow down. You gotta be more patient. You know, you've been overweight. Most of y'all, I don't know everybody's story, but generally when I get people who are overweight, they've been overweight their whole lives. Okay, so if you're trying to undo, 30 to 40, maybe even 50 years of fat that you've put on, that's a difficult process, guys. You're going to be really, really insulin insensitive. Okay, so it's going to take like 2 weeks to a month for you to even start seeing results. Period. Because what has to happen is you have to be kind of low carb first, and then reestablish that insulin sensitivity in order for your body to really start using carbs and glycogen, etc., the way it's supposed to, and not just store everything as fat. Okay, your leptin's going to be screwed up. Leptin makes you lose fat. Okay, it's the hormone in your body that tells you have enough fat and that you need to stop being hungry and that your body can burn fat for fuel. That has to start working again. Thyroid, all that has to bounce back up. So guys, stop getting 2 weeks into your program or diet and complain because you're not leaning out. It's a process, and no matter how hard you starve yourself, no matter how much you don't starve yourself, no matter what fat burners you take, it's still going to take the same amount of time. So you might as well just get over it and just focus on being patient, because if you don't, you're just going to fall off and you're going to get fatter. All right. I know that's a shitty pill to swallow, but it's the cold hard truth. I get people all the time who are lean and they want to get shredded for a show. I'm talking girls who are less than 20% body fat who diet down to 8 to 12% body fat, and we take 20 to 30 weeks to do that. Okay, they change very slowly. You can't expect to go from being 220 pounds to being a Victoria's Secret model in 3 weeks of dieting. It's just not how the process works. It's really only safe to lose 2 to 2.5 pounds total a week. The first week you might lose like 10 if you drop some water, but anything after that, 1.5 to 2.5 pounds, guys. That's what you're looking at, okay? And if you're dropping 2 pounds a week, you're at 1,000 calorie deficit a day, and you're gonna be hungry all the time. That's miserable, and you're probably not gonna last on your diet. I'm just being real. So, if you think about it, 2 months until you start seeing real results, guys. The first month is your body readjusting to being on a diet. It's your body, filtering out all the bullshit, getting all of your receptors to work again, getting insulin sensitive again. The second month is when you might see some fat loss. And again, it's going to be slow, guys. It's going to be 1.5 to 2 pounds a week. All this stuff you see on the, ads and everything, social media is rampant with 100-pound, 200-pound transformations. Guys, if you do that overnight, chances are you've had a lap band surgery, or you just did 500 calories a day, and you're going to gain that fat back. Your body's not designed to change that quickly and hold those changes. You have to adapt to your new body slowly if you want to keep it. And besides, you don't want to fall into the trap of comparing your progress to somebody else's, because the reality is everybody's body is different. I have female clients that eat more than my guy clients, and they're shredded, they're more ripped than me, and they get to eat more than me, but that's because they have different metabolisms. Everybody's body is different. You can't expect your body to move at the same pace somebody who's ripped body does. We have been doing this shit for years. Our bodies are programmed to be lean. Our bodies want to be lean. Your body, you have trained your body to be fat. Your body wants to be fat now. Okay? You have to break your body's desire to be fat. I know that sounds really stupid, but you have to take control of your body and make it do what you want, and that in and of itself takes time. So guys, stop obsessing with this fast progress. You didn't I know this is cliche, but you didn't get fat overnight, you're not going to get lean overnight. It's just not how it works. The reality is, if you are 240 pounds, you want to be 120 pounds, and you want to stay 120 pounds, to 130 pounds, whatever. If you lose 1 pound a week, or 1.5 pounds a week even, that's 2 years, okay? And, that's really healthy fat loss, and you'll keep that off, but that's 2 years, okay? So, if you diet for 2 weeks and you're already complaining, man, 2 years, you're gonna be fucked, okay? So, you just have to, stop looking at where you are now, and, just look at where you want to be down the road, and just accept that this is gonna be it's just gonna be a really long fight against your body, and eventually you're gonna get to the point where the weight's gonna come off a lot more easily, and then once you do get to your goal weight, you'll be able to keep it off if you do it slowly, and you don't overly deprive yourself. But I'm telling you right now, if you really try and push that progress by starving yourself and everything, then yeah, you might get results super quickly, but in 6 months, or in 3 months, when you don't want to pay me to yell at you anymore, or write your diet or whatever, then what's going to happen? And I think we all know the answer to that. You're going to be much more likely, if you take 2 years to change your body completely, to maintain this as a lifestyle, than if you do it in 3 to 6 months. That's just all I have to say on that one. So guys, just be patient. I'm tired of hearing complaining about, it's not happening fast enough. Guys, I've done like 5 shows. 2 weeks is a drop in the fucking bucket. Like, I stay on my diet more than y'all have ever stayed on your diet in your lives. Okay? You think that doesn't take self-control? Like, it does. Alright? Just stop feeling sorry for yourselves. As bad as this sounds, every situation that we are in our lives is a choice. What we put in our mouths is like a choice that is specifically our right, okay? Nobody makes you eat pizza. Nobody makes you eat cheesecake. Nobody makes you eat candy bars. Nobody makes you overeat. Period. There's not somebody sitting there shoveling food into your mouth to make you get overweight. Where you are now is a product of your own personal decisions, and you can't run around blaming people for that, or trying to make yourself look like a victim when this is really your fault. And I know this is going to hurt your feelings, but it's true. Except in rare cases, where there's hormone deficiencies involved. But guys, it's gonna be real here. It's the 21st century. You can get anything fixed. Okay, you go to the doctor. They're gonna be like, "Hey, your thyroid's off. Here's some meds." We have fixes. Okay. If you do not take advantage of that, and that is the problem, and that's the thing that's keeping you fat, then that is a choice that you made. Okay, so you really can't complain because you put yourself in that boat. So when it comes down to do the work to undo your whole lifetime of bad decisions, I don't want to hear the bitching. Okay, I don't feel bad for you for what you decided to do with your life. That's like when I used to be a druggie. That's like me saying, "Oh, hey, people made me do that stuff," and blaming everybody, and then just, not taking responsibility for my actions and, cleaning up my life. I would have just stayed in the hole, because I would have, just got depressed and everything. You just own your decisions, guys. Own your decisions. Be patient. And just keep working, and just don't ever expect it to be easy, because it's not going to be. Again, like I said, you're undoing a lifetime of neglect and poor decisions to your body. It's just going to take work. All right, I'm pretty much done talking about this now, so y'all have a good rest of your Saturday.